One coming to you live with the Squirrel Girl Omega Trial. I'm actually really interested to see how this pans out because she actually has turned out to be one of my favorite characters to do. And a friend of mine, taught me a new build for her, which is purely melee rather than just a summon build. So I'm interested to see how this will work. So here we go. Look at my squirrely. I really don't know why most people don't like playing with her. I find her to be absolutely hilarious. Oh, so that is a crowd control build. Boom. Knee him in the acorns! Sorry.
Two more shall take my place.
Using... there. Knee him in the acorns! Funniest thing in the world to me. Knee him in the acorns! It's so funny because that's like one of her strongest powers, and it's literally her kicking somebody in the nuts. I love it. And she's pretty beastly. Like, she is pretty tanky. Knee him in the acorns. I love it.
Shall never be destroyed. The Mandarin is invincible.
Fuse them, and it makes them hit each other. Boom, chicka boom.
Feel the Mandarin's wrath.
Come on, don't do it. Oh, what was that? And why did I end up over there? Don't do it. Don't do it to me, Squirrel Girl.
Defeat means nothing.
Knee you in the acorns.
So many ways.
Knee him in the acorns. I love it. Boom. Alright, so now it's just me and you are gonna continue to get kneed in the acorns. Oh! Knee him in the acorns. Knee him in the acorn. Do you see that? Kneeing him in the acorns gives him like a whole bunch of damage. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah. Boom.
Cannot be.
Alright, so just start with you, kneeing you in the acorns, and we're gonna claw your eyes out, and we're just gonna confuse all of you guys, and boom, knee him in the acorns, throw them on you, boom, boom, boom. Her bleed damage is incredible. Knee him in the acorns. Oh! Come on, squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Don't do it. I'm gonna jump on you, knee you in the acorns. We're gonna confuse you guys. How is it they're confused and they're still locked on me? Bruh. Really, dude? Come on, Skull. Gotcha. Oh! Wait a minute! Pineapples! Oh! Oh no. You're not doing that to me, home skillet biscuit buddy. We're gonna confuse you. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think they were upset that I need them in the acorns so much, so they said, you're not getting away with that this time. Knee him in the acorns! Alright. Yeah, signature, knee him in the acorns. Jump on you here. Boom chicka boom. Confuse him, knee him in the acorns. Don't take away any of my health, little buddy. Signature, come on. Don't do that to me. You see how they try me? Do you see that? That was some foolery. Knee him in the acorns. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Bleed, bleed, boom. Alright, you're done.
Oh, geez, did that hurt?
Boom, you're done. Alright, now, it's just me and you. Let's roll. Come on. Knee him in the acorns! Oh yeah, this is nice. Knee him in the acorns!
Fire-based creature.
Signature. Knee you in the acorns. Boom, boom. Omega Trial is done. Now this is the first Omega Trial that I have one-shotted, and that is pretty awesome. So let me go ahead and give you just a quick rundown of my build, skills, talents. Hopefully this will help you out too. Oh, wrong one. Okay, gear. Very basic. It was cosmic gear. I do not recommend you doing any Omega Trial with just superheroic gear. Cosmic gear is the way to go. A lot of the gear that I used had brutal damage, as you can see, critical damage, and this ring gave her 4 speed and extra critical damage, which was awesome. For her artifacts, I gave her Sabertooth's Furry Mane, not cosmic, not altered or anything, just because it gives you damage to claw powers, and it gives you a crit rating when you use a bleeding power, and she's like all about bleed. I used Nutso the Squirrel for her because it also gives her damage to claw powers, crit hit, and the refighting, and it gives her an extra squirrel. I also use Cargill's Rewrites simply for the +1 to all attributes. That's the only reason I use it. Use the Relic of Asgard because it gives +1 attributes. It gives you health and it gives you damage to melee powers. This catalyst I use gave damage to melee powers. It gives you health when you hit an enemy and you get 2 fighting, which is awesome. For her medallion, I gave her the Cosmic Sabertooth medallion because it gives you bleeding damage, it gives you crit hit rating, and it gives you damage against bosses. Now this is something new that I just put on her, which was the red Muramasa blade. Muramasa blade. I didn't know that she was such a bleed specific character, and now that I do know, I actually took off my Neptune's trident and put this one on instead. So as you can see, I literally just put this on about 10 minutes ago. Powers, I use her little, just her regular melee because I use her Squirrel Twirl. Her Squirrel Twirl, excuse me, it causes them to bleed. So when I use her regular just claw power, it does more damage, which is pretty awesome. I use the Squirrel Apocalypse because, as you can see, it gives twice the damage and makes them vulnerable. So, and it causes bleeding as well. I use the Nutcracker, which if you watch the video, that's when I say Neum and the Acorns. That's the power that I'm using. I also use her Dive Bomb because you get damage for the squirrels that she has, and she has like 4 or 5 squirrels, which is pretty awesome. I also use the Baffling Dialogue just because it confuses them and it stops them from moving for 6 seconds. And finally, I just used her signature power, which was its Raining Rodents, because it's her signature. For talents, I used the Twirling Tail, which made her twirl power even stronger. Even though it only gives you 3 charges of it, the cooldown is only 3 seconds, which is pretty awesome. I used the girl's best friend to summon Tippy Toe, just because he is a stronger ally and he helps the reduction of the spirit cost, and he helps generate spirit, which is awesome. I used all this for Monkey Joe just to send all the squirrels home because, I mean, they help, but I would rather have the 4 or 5 squirrels that I have stay there all the time and get an increase in my Brutal Strike and crit hit chance. I used Seeing Red just because it gives you even more damage toward bleeding powers, which makes her stronger automatically. Finally, I used the Fell the Tree just because the Neum and the Acorns power has an increased damage. And yes, the cooldown is increased, but I think the damage is well worth it. Finally, I'll show you just a quick breakdown of my infinity points. Very, very simple. I gave her 2 fighting because she is fighting and in speed, and when you hit the 50 points, it triggers your medkit without you having to use it. So basically you get an extra trigger of your medkit. And then finally, I gave her the rest of my infinity points allocated just to her base health. So she's pretty much a tank, which is pretty awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I will see you around on Omega. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And feel free to add me on PlayStation at Princesita1021. And I will see you guys soon.